Okay, the day has finally arrived. Today is the day I get to go to the service center and get the fit and finish issues of Tesla fixed. I bought my car on Feb 3rd, and the earliest I could get an appointment at the service center was today, 2 weeks after. I'm hoping that all the issues get fixed and they don't brush me off saying that this is within the spec. So these are the issues I'm trying to get fixed. So if you see, you can see that the bumper lights are not flush. Same here, they're not flush. And the driver's side passenger door is also not flush. And passenger side passenger door is flush. You can see the difference. And a rear hatch, you can see the left side of the rear hatch fits tightly compared to the right one. This gap on the left side of the rear hatch is much bigger than the gap on the right side. So I went to the Vanna service center. The first service rep, she seemed new. She started saying all the issues I pointed were within the spec. So we went towards the headlight, and I told her they were not flush, and she said it's within the spec. And it kind of irritated me. I asked her, how can you say it's within the spec? You didn't even take a deeper look. You didn't even check. And she was like, oh, I look at thousands of cars every day. I know. I stood my ground. I was like, I have seen cars with their headlights flush with the bumper, and I know it can be made better. She is like, oh, these are made in the factory, we can't do anything about it, blah blah blah. And then we walk over to the door. So she says the door is also within the spec. And here is where I lost it, and I asked her, give me the exact spec here. How much of a gap is it allowed here? She says 7 centimeter. She probably meant 7 millimeter, but I asked her, do you understand how big of a gap 7 centimeter would be? And she was like, okay, I don't want to argue with you, and she went away. The service rep, who was not agreeing with all the fit and finish issues I was pointing out, she started taking notes of that in their system. And I was skeptical, and I wanted to see those notes. She was like, oh, give me privacy and all that stuff. And I mean, you're writing notes about my car into the service system, and I want to know if my concerns were properly established. So there was zero trust between the customer and the service rep here. The service technicians came. The experience with service technicians was a complete 180. They saw the headlights and they said they could make it better, and they saw the door and they said they could fit it, they could find a better fit, and they saw the rear hatch and they said they could also make it even on both sides. So I imagined, it would be an uphill battle convincing the service technicians, but they were very much on the same page as me. And I left my car there. They gave me Uber credits, $100 per day, which was very nice. I could use the Uber credits for all the travel while my car was in the service center. So I'm hoping all those issues will be fixed by the time I go pick up my car.